Good morning. Welcome to Morning Thoughts with Danny. I've been thinking about this so much lately, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't settle. Do not settle. Everything you want is absolutely out there and possible and available to you if you just be patient and not settle. And I was thinking about this recently because I was like, actually, I don't want to give too many details, but I was thinking about something that happened about a year ago. I was working on a project. Well, I was going to work on a project. I had been working on a project up until a certain point, and I abruptly had to walk away from it because I realized the other people, actually, one of the key people involved in decision making, was trying to stifle my growth. And I don't know if it was intentional or not, but since that moment, I've been thinking to myself, if you go into a restaurant and you ask them for steak and they bring you out a hamburger, are you going to just eat the hamburger, or are you going to tell them I did not order the hamburger? Even the truth being, they're both beef. It's not what I asked for. It's not the cut of beef I wanted. So I always think back to that and I'm like, oh, people will try and force you to settle for what they're comfortable with you having versus what you want. And I don't know if it's really because they're trying to humble you or they don't see the value in the thing in which you're asking for. But I'm here to tell you, don't settle. Do not settle. If it is not what you want, do not take something less as the consolation prize. Go get what you want. And don't let anybody tell you you can't get it. Don't let anybody tell you you deserve something less. Don't let anybody try to swap out your plate from the steak to the hamburger. It sounds crazy, probably even sounds silly, but trust me when I say it, it's one of those things where even in like relationships, right? And I've been like so deep dived into threads lately that I've been like reading a lot of people's thoughts and things. And so much conversation happens around like relationships and dating and men versus women. And as exhausting as that is, the fact of the matter is there's somebody out there for everybody. In fact, there's probably multiple people out there for everybody, if we're being honest. But if it's not what you want, no matter how you try to flip it, it's never going to be what you want. So it's important not to settle, and it's important not to let anybody make you believe what you're asking for is too much or what you want is so far out of your league that you can't get it. And I am not talking about in relationships. I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about in life. If you guys have seen other episodes of this show, then you know I often tell you don't let anybody undervalue you. Don't let anybody tell you you're not worth what you are. Stand on business and know exactly what it is that you're going for. That applies to every facet of life, not just relationships. That applies to business, that applies to personal. Do not settle. And don't let anybody make you believe you have to settle. But most importantly, trust and believe in yourself enough to have enough patience to work through and wait it out until you get what you want. Because I think a lot of times we have these big, grand dreams and goals of things that we want and things we want to accomplish and things we want to acquire. Like we have all these huge, big dreams and desires. But what happens is we get impatient. And because we get impatient, we feel as if we have to just take what's available because that's what's there right now and we're tired of waiting. Who wins in that situation? Because now you got something you didn't really want, but it's kind of okay, sort of, maybe. And it's like, at what point do you stop allowing yourself to settle for less than you truly want just to say you got it? So that's my thought for today. Do not settle. Don't let anybody talk you out of getting the things you want. And don't let anybody make you feel like you don't deserve the things you want. Do not settle. If you want it, you can get it. And I also want to say, if you want it, you can get it, but also you can get it on your own. I'm the kind of person, if someone tells me no, in the back of my mind, I'm just like, okay, they're not the person who can help me. But I'm going to still get it one way or another, even if I got to get it myself. So, yeah, don't settle. What you want is out there, and whatever it is that you want in life, in love, in business, it's available to you. Do not settle. That's my thoughts for the day. And that one is specifically for the ladies.